Boys, I ain't gonna I probably do a majority of the things we're gonna talk about today, so let's take a look at it. Video's called Times You Almost Die Without Knowing It. Let's lock in, boys.
Holding in a sneeze. Held in a sneeze to be polite, you almost died.
Well, you know, I do this so often. I even do this while recording, dog, so I'm gonna be real. You telling me I have like 17 near-death experiences while doing this?
You're in a quiet room. You feel that sneeze coming, so you pinch your nose and clench everything shut. Bad idea. That pressure, 24,000 pascals worth, has to go somewhere. In 2018, a 34-year-old guy literally ripped his throat doing this.
No, what? That's fucking possible? Hell no! I'm still gonna keep holding my sneezes though. You're not gonna stop me, but Jesus!
Air got trapped in his neck. He couldn't talk or eat for weeks. Others have burst blood vessels in their eyes, ruptured eardrums, fractured ribs.
Well, he had to go through the same torment I went through when I got my tonsils taken out. He had to go through that same torment because he decided to hold in a sneeze. I'm gonna be real, I've always been terrified that I'm gonna sneeze and one of my eyeballs gonna pop out. I never thought about my throat getting ripped open. That's different. That's exotic.
Caused brain bleeds, all from one polite sneeze. Just let it out. Embarrassment heals. Your throat doesn't. Rubbing your eyes too hard.
That's so real.
That aggressive eye rub you just did could detach your retina. Your eyes itch.
Come on, I did this like 30 seconds before you said this, man. Why? Why does this gotta be a near-death experience?
You dig in with your knuckles. Eye rubbing increases internal eye pressure by 10 to 20 times normal.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me try something real quick. Who digs in with their knuckles? Yeah, I don't shove my knuckle in my eyeball. Yeah, I don't do that. Who does that?
This can detach your retina, the layer that lets you see. Once it tears, you need emergency surgery or you go blind. It also causes glaucoma, cornea damage, and pushes.
Well, I mean, I already wear glasses, so that's technically I'm already kind of blind there. So
deep into your eye. One case, a guy rubbed too hard and partially blinded himself permanently. Gentle dabs only. Your retinas aren't built for deep tissue massage. Standing up too fast. That dizzy.
But our ancestors used to walk through the woods and shit. You telling me that our ancestors managed to survive throughout the wilderness with their eyeballs being able to go blind at one simple like leaf rub? Like, come on, dog. One of them had to have some crusty mud skin that like fucked up their retinas.
You stand up, your brain literally ran out of blood. You're chilling for hours, then boom, you jump up. Vision goes black, stars everywhere, legs turn to jelly. That's not just dizziness. Your blood pressure crashed by 20 plus points. Your brain lost 40% of its blood flow. I feel like I'm in like a classroom learning stuff with the boys right now. That's what this is. This is like what that is. This is like a learning classroom session. Are y'all learning something? Well, y'all better be learning something. God damn it. I'm not gonna be the only one sitting here learning shit. A teen study found people who get this regularly have 54% higher chance of heart failure. Most times you're fine, but people have face planted, cracked skulls, or had their heart stop entirely. Stand up slow. 3 extra seconds won't kill you. Standing up fast might. Sleepy.
Now look, I'm gonna sound performative like Kai Cenat on some performative shit, man, but listen, I was on a call with my sister earlier and I stood up too fast and I almost passed the hell out. I got lightheaded and I started laughing hard as hell because of that. And you telling me that conveniently I done 3 for 3'd everything that I talked about so far? And I see the next one called Sleep Arms. I'm gonna tell you about a 4 for 4. If this was bingo, I would have won, bro.
With your arm under your head, ever woken up with a dead arm? You almost caused permanent nerve damage.
A dead arm. I've never heard somebody call it a dead arm. That's new to me.
You fall asleep with your arm under your pillow or head. You wake up and it's completely numb. That's nerve compression. You've cut off blood flow and crushed the nerves. Usually it comes back in minutes, but sleep like this regularly, you can cause permanent nerve damage called Saturday night palsy.
Now look, I'm gonna sound like a monster for saying this, because my friends, they criticize me for this already. I prefer sleeping with no pillow. I'll just sleep on my arm. I prefer that every night. And my arm doesn't have no Saturday night palsy or whatever it's called he just said.
The radial nerve gets compressed and just stops working. Change positions.
Damn.
Your arm needs blood too. Eating too fast. Eating fast doesn't just cause choking, it can stop.
I don't do this. I'm a paranoid choking hazard guy. I'd be petrified that if I eat like a glutton and eat too fast that some food is gonna fling to the back of my throat and just choke me out. I'm terrified it's gonna kill me like that.
Your heart. You inhale food, suddenly, chest pain, can't breathe, heart acting weird. Large food chunks trigger a nerve connecting your stomach to your heart. Your heart rate drops below 40 beats per minute. You faint or worse. 5,000 Americans die from choking yearly. Most weren't chewing. 15 to 30 seconds per bite or risk dying from...
Remember to chew... Wait, hold up. 15 to 30 seconds per bite? What kind of fucking monster chews that fucking long? Okay, I'm not a dog. Okay, hold on, wait, now that's kind of crazy to say right now, but I'm not a dog. You expect me to sit down and chew my sandwich for 30 seconds? To that I say fuck.
Lunch. Taking hot showers when sick. That steamy shower when you're sick could trigger a heart attack. You're congested, so you crank the water to scorching. That feels amazing. Hot water dilates your blood vessels. Blood pressure drops. Your heart works overtime. Add dehydration from being sick. Recipe for cardiac events.
Dog, hold on, wait, I'm actually taking in this. information. Hold on, let me absorb.
With steam, reducing oxygen. People pass out, crack their heads, or have heart attacks. Warm showers only when sick, not scalding. Cracking your...
I'm not gonna hold that might be valid because I noticed that when I was sick, look, I was disgustingly sick. I made a couple of videos where I talked about it, but I was disgustingly sick like a week or two ago. But every time I took a shower while I was sick, I always felt lightheaded. This just solved something for me. This just answered my question that I had. Thank you, video. Thank you.
That satisfying neck crack could give you a stroke. You twist your head.
What? I did this 5 seconds ago. No!
Crack feels amazing until you twist too hard and tear an artery in your neck. Blood
No.
clots form. They travel to your brain. Stroke. A 28-year-old woman cracked her neck and had a stroke hours later. A chiropractor died from
hours later? Well, now I'm kind of petrified. Hold on now.
cracking his own neck.
Can't be telling me
Twisting
this
past
out.
45 degrees puts you at risk. If your neck hurts, stretch it gently. Don't twist it like a Rubik's Cube. Popping pimples in the danger triangle. Pop a pimple
the
wrong
danger
and get a
triangle?
brain infection. There's a triangle on your face, nose to mouth corners. Dermatologists call it the triangle of death. Veins here drain straight to your brain. No valves. Pop a
Really?
pimple. Bacteria shoots.
So you telling me if I pop somebody's pimple in the triangle of death zone, they're gonna lose all blood flow from the brain? Oh, this might be the move. Hold up, I might become like a dastardly supervillain. But it still doesn't surpass my most evil idea. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now because I gotta share it with the world. Let me know what y'all think. The most evil idea I conjured up back in elementary school, and I still hold it to this day as the most evil thing I've ever thought of. Becoming a supervillain who runs around with a bag full of pollen grenades and just throwing them at people. Or like pixie dust type motion, just throwing pollen at people. Oh, that's like a supervillain. If anyone does that, I want the credit, but if you go to jail, I don't want the credit. That's me putting my terms and conditions out there.
This causes blood clots in your brain. Symptoms: fever, severe headache, vision problems, death. 30% mortality rate. In Florida, a woman nearly died from popping a pimple on her nose. Spent weeks in the hospital. Leave face pimples alone or see a professional. Drinking too much water. Yes, water can kill you.
Well, I know
Here's
you can
how.
drown from
Chug
drinking too much
massive
water.
amounts too
It's
fast,
like water poisoning
like
and
during
shit.
a marathon or drinking contest, and you dilute the salt in your blood. Your brain cells swell up to 10% inside your rigid skull. Dangerous pressure
Well,
builds.
damn, I learned that it was just you could drown from drinking too much water. I didn't know that this was the reason. My fucking bad.
A Boston Marathon study found 13% of runners got this. Symptoms: nausea, confusion, seizures, coma, death. A 28-year-old mom died after 2 gallons in a radio contest.
I heard
A
about
college
this. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about.
student died from water hazing. Your kidneys process 1 liter per hour max. More equals
Wait. 1 liter per hour max? Dude, I got a 2-liter jug of water on my desk right now, and I probably drink like 7 of those a day. I might be cooked. I ain't gonna hold.
internal drowning. Sitting on the toilet too long. Scrolling on the toilet for 20 plus minutes.
How am I still alive? When Instagram Reels be hitting, I can't even lie. I can't even have shame. I would genuinely get sucked into the Reels and just sit there.
You're risking hemorrhoids, blood clots.
Never mind. I'm not doing that shit no more. F that.
And nerve damage. You bring your phone to the bathroom. Suddenly 30 minutes pass. Your legs are numb. Sitting that long puts pressure on the veins in your rectum. This causes
makes sense.
hemorrhoids, swollen, painful veins that can bleed or clot.
Oh,
In severe cases,
hell
they require
no.
surgery. But worse, prolonged sitting restricts blood flow to your legs. This can cause deep vein thrombosis.
Look, deep vein thrombosis. I play Minecraft, and there's a stupid mod that gives my character thrombosis from time to time, so fuck thrombosis. But I got a stand desk, and I stand at my desk half the time. I love this desk. If y'all need a desk, get a standing desk. I promise you it's great.
Blood clots that travel to your lungs and kill you. Plus, your legs go numb from nerve compression. In extreme cases, people have fallen trying to stand up. Do your business and leave. TikTok can wait. Holding your breath.
you tell
too
me
long.
what I should
your
and
body
shouldn't do.
knocks you unconscious before you realize you're dying. You test how long you can hold your breath. Lungs burn. Vision blurs. You push through. Your oxygen drops to 30 to 40%. You just pass out. No warning. In water,
I ain't gonna hold. Whenever I did hold my breath underwater to see how long I could hold it, as soon as I said, all right, let me get out, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm not holding that number. I'm not going to try and build that number up no matter how lightheaded I get. I'm not trying to build that number. I'm getting out as soon as my body say get out. I'm not risking dying over a pool challenge with the boys. Hell no. If I'm dying, I'm going out in like an epic way, like something cool.
drown, driving, crash. Shallow water blackout kills 60 Americans yearly. You never feel desperate for air, just unconsciousness. Never play breath-holding games. Ignoring chest pain because you're young, you're in your 20s. You get chest pain. You ignore it because heart attacks are for old people. Wrong. Heart attacks in under 40s are up 2% yearly.
You know what's funny? Every time I get chest pain, I genuinely just ignore that. My chest could be sitting here cramping, and I'm just gonna sit here and be like, it's fine, it'll go away in an hour. And it usually does. It's probably a bad way to look at it, but it does.
Vaping, energy drinks, poor sleep, stress, sitting all day, all risk factors.
I might
The American
die.
Heart Association found that young people ignore symptoms longer than older adults.
Yes,
By
sir.
the time they seek help,
But why
the
the fuck would I go to the doctor if they just gonna tell me I'm good? That's a waste of time.
damage is worse. Chest pain, shortness of breath, pain radiating to your arm or jaw.
Now listen, I do want to say what I do is not, it might not be the best idea. You know, fuck y'all. Do what you want, man.
These are
I
emergencies.
feel like y'all are warriors.
at
You can
any
handle what you
age.
want to do.
Young doesn't mean invincible. If your chest hurts, get checked. Ignoring a tooth infection. A toothache killed a healthy 26-year-old. Here's why.
Damn.
You've got tooth pain, swollen gum. You ignore
Bro, y'all remember me complaining about my tooth hurting like a week ago on the channel? It was in like 2 videos at least. I had a wisdom tooth growing in, and I was just pissed. It was in pain. I was in shambles.
it because dentists are expensive, but the bacteria doesn't stay in your mouth. It enters your bloodstream, travels to your heart, lungs, or brain. Your upper teeth are so close to your brain, infections can reach it in 24 to 48 hours. Death rate when it spreads, 10 to 40%. That's 2,200 Americans yearly.
Damn.
A 12-year-old boy died when his tooth infection hit his brain. A
No.
24-year-old
How
died
the f-
when
did
it
the
reached his
toothache
heart.
do that?
Tooth pain plus swelling plus fever equals ER. Now, mixing cleaning products. Your cleaning combo
Okay, now
can
that
make
right there is
literal
just stupid as hell. Mixing cleaning products is the easiest way to actually create mustard gas and die, man.
chemical weapons. You mix bleach and ammonia cleaner thinking double clean. Wrong. You just made chloramine gas, the same stuff used in warfare. 7,000 Americans get poisoned yearly from mixing cleaners. High exposure, your lungs fill with fluid. Death rate, 30 to 40%.
Damn.
Mix bleach with vinegar, you get chlorine gas, used in World War I. Can kill in 30 minutes.
Damn.
Just use one product at
Like
a time.
all I can say is damn, because like these equipment you can buy for like $20, you can create these biological chemical warfare shits. I ain't gonna hold, that was a fun watch. That was pretty fun. I like it. Smash like on their vid. It's linked in the comments. If you're new around here, make sure you smash like, sub up, hit the playlist on the right wheels and slap every single day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.